So the big news is out there. Declan Rice, £150 million placed on his head by David Moyes. This man is up for sale. That's right, I'm Ty Knight here for TK24 Sports, and thanks for tuning in. Now, of course, you, my regular viewers, are always tuning in, but you, as a new viewer, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn that notification on, because shows like this just don't come along every day. So let's get into it. Declan Rice, £150 million price tag now put in his head. And then that, an additional £50 million on top of what David Moyes first said when we wouldn't sell him for no less than £100 million. Why is that? Well, let's look at Jack Grealish. Man City paid £100 million for Aston Villa's Jack Grealish. And the only reason why they paid £100 million is because in his clause in the contract, it stated he can only go to an English club who's in the Champions League, and it had to be for £100 million. Villa didn't think they would ever get £100 million, so that's why that is in there. Is there such a clause in Declan Rice's contract? I don't think so. I do not think for a minute their agent even thought about doing that. So West Ham are now trying to, they're shopping this man about. They're shopping Declan Rice. They said £100 million, now £150 million, because the interest is high. The end of the season is coming. 10 games left to go. People want midfielders, especially British midfielder as well. So what West Ham are doing, well, they're putting him up. They're putting him up for transfer without trying to say he's transfer listed. They're not going to transfer list this guy, but what they're saying is if you want to take our best player, it's going to cost you money. More than likely, they're going to get in the best region between an 80 and £105 million mark for this guy. They're never going to get 110, 115, 120, let alone 150 million. And I'm here to show why. I've got nothing against Declan Rice. What I'm saying is this. Let me slow down. Declan Rice is not going to give you goals and assists. When I say goals and assists, I'm talking about 15 goals, 10 assists. That is not his game. And I'm here to show you why. But then again, when you see this, you may even question, is he even worth 50 million once I show you these stats. Based on this season alone, he has played 28 games in the Premier League, started 28, minutes per game is 90. Now, what are we looking at? Let's look at the attacking. 1 goal, 4 assists. 1 goal, 4 assists, and his manager says he's worth 150 million. To them, in their eyes, he's worth 150 million. To everyone else out there looking at this player, they're saying best part of 50 to 60 million. Because they know they're not going to get the goals and the assists in return for what they pay out. But what they are going to get is someone who's 23 years old, who's British with a right foot, who can play he can play centre back, he can play defensive midfielder, and he can play centre mid as well. He's a ball carrier, he's a ball winner, he can win it in the air, but he's not going to get you the assists, he's not going to get you the goals, but he's level-headed, he's smart, he's got a great IQ, he knows how to pass the ball, how to tackle, he knows how to drive a team forward at such a young age. But then again, when you play for West Ham, someone's going to have to step up, right? No shade on them at all whatsoever, because they are having a great run in the Europa League. But back to Declan Rice. Is he really and truly worth 150 million? But maybe it was last season when they said he's worth 100 million. Let's look at that stats. Let's look at that. I mean, come on. 32 games, 32 started, 2 goals, 1 assist. How does that warrant 100 million valuation? This season, nothing special. I'm not saying the guy's a scrub. What I'm saying is he's not worth 100, 80, 70, 60. Best figure possible is 50 million. And I'm being serious. Even at 50 million, that's a stretch. So when other teams and other supporters out there saying, he's a great player, he is a good player. But you then have to think to yourself, what are we going to get back in return if we have him at the club? At what level of investment do we have to put into this guy? Not alone, let's say the 100 million figure. Let's just go with 100 million for the laughing's sake. Then you've got to put his wages on top. What are you going to get back in return? It's not always about the goals and assists, and I get that. But it's going to be something much more that he's going to elevate your team that much more. So I'll let you guys be the judge on this. Is Declan Rice a £150 million player? Is he 100? What is your thought? Let me know. Comments down below, because I would love to know. My valuation is 50 million. And at a stretch, if I was pushed to go and get this guy, I'll pay 60. That is it. But anyway, I'm Ty Knight here for TK24 Sports. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, turn that notification on, and I'll see you very soon.